issue of our people, where we have our mothers, our fathers are all over here crying. They cannot get what they used to get again. When the government took over, they put every one of them.
We discovered the issue.
There are some people in the country, they're the one can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. And people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Baka, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. I was children. Why they keep it over there for them to get money without
work? They lying, looking for witness or because they not get nothing off like that. No witness.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. When the guy will do what they want to take some money onto themselves, but they not lima, then we can wait on the shoulder task force so that we can start working. And then there are people that are involved. You're going to see that happening in Liberia. You thought that he placed it on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists. We break the news.
As a government, I think the government's focus should be on the bread and butter issue of our people, where we have our mothers, our fathers are all over here crying. They cannot get what they used to get again. When the government took over, they put every one of them.
We discovered the issue.
There are some people in the country, they're the one can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. And people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Baka, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. I was children. Why they keep it over there for them to get money without work?
They lying, looking for witness or because they not get nothing off like that. No witness.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. When the guy will do what they want to take some money onto themselves, but they not lima, then we can wait on the shoulder task force so that we can start working. And then there are people that are involved. You're going to see that happening in Liberia. You thought that he placed it on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A and the host Stephen Control on Kings FM 88.5.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When me, they say they were liberator. But when they eat their man, they change their mind. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo.
Okay, it is another day to be grateful to God Almighty for the gift of life. And so I'd like to say good morning to every one of you out there who are following us via Radio Land, via our various social media platforms. I want to say good morning. Welcome to the Monday, January 19, 2026 edition of the program, Issues in the Society. I'm Stephen Compton, and my colleague Janet Pesima won't be here today, as well as Ali Masale. They have all they have some basic schedules, but I'm hopeful to be joined by Solomon Barker Reeves, and if so, we are going to drive you through up to 12 days afternoon. And so for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, I'm asking you to share the live video. Invite other people to watch along with you as well. And so Juja Onewere is following us. And so tell us exactly in the comment section what exactly you are following us from this morning. And you can also make your own contribution as usual on the issues we will be talking about here this morning. I'm Stephen Compton. And oh yeah, so a lot of people, yesterday I have to switch off my phone. Yeah, intentionally I switched off my phone last night because it was not a very, very a great night for me. It's on a very serious note. But let me begin on this note, right? Let me first begin on this note to say congratulations to Nimba County. Yes, congratulations to Nimba County. Our people from Nimba County, we say congratulations to you people, for winning the county meet. Yes, the essence of this whole county meet is about peace, togetherness. And what we saw yesterday, these are things we want to see, people putting aside their political differences, coming together on one umbrella, on a unity. All these things are very, very much important, right? So that was just the essence, to share fun. So all of the times we have been doing this, no matter your county emerges as the winner of the county's poll made or not, whether you lose and all these kind of things. But all we can say, the bottleneck of this entire thing is about unity. So what we saw yesterday was something good. We saw the President Joseph Boyka. There is a picture trending on social media where you saw, the Vice President, ANC political leader, the former president as well, President Josh Manenwia, after the game where he met with the players and other people from Grand Creek County. That video where the man was teaching him how to play the ball. The man is a master of the game. So it was somehow laughable, right? He was like telling the guys how to go about playing the game, showing them some techniques, and showing them some freestyle when he was playing football, how to go about doing these things. It was something so good. Yes, so these are things we want to see, wherein we saw people putting aside, like I said earlier on, their political differences, coming together and sharing fun and all these kind of things. Yeah, so that's what it means. And also like to say congratulations to Senegal as well. for winning the African Cup of Nations, right? Senegal won it last night, and I was so happy. But here is the other thing. After my Kante losing to Nima Kante, Grand Crew lost to Nima Kante. Then on the other hand, I said, okay, since they're leading up, but let me just go and switch to Barcelona again. The moment I switched to Barcelona again, as a fan of a diehard fan of Barcelona, I saw, right? The moment I switched to Barca again yesterday, the beginning were leading us, and at the end of the day, the men beat us, right? So Nima won Grand Crew, right? That one was already here to me. I go look on the other side, they were beating Barcelona. My men too all over. Man, just caught it, right? Just so. So I put my phone on, right? So no one can embarrass me. But that's the beauty of the game anyway, and we are grateful. Like I told you earlier on, it is just very important. We are grateful to God Almighty. I know some people, Queenie M. Banks, the woman laughing, yeah. The woman supported Nimba against a Grand Crew. People were celebrating, right? So we are here today, right? So like I told you, for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, just share the live video. We have something very important to discuss this morning, as usual. And this is very much important because over the period of time, let me begin with this, right? Over the period of time, there are a lot of you who are supporters of the CDC, right? Or seditions. Some of you who are supporting the former president, who are wishing to ensure that the former president comes back to power. There are a lot of time on your various social media pages, your various social media handles. You will go there and you have this hashtag where it's coming back 2029. And some of you, most of the times, you will come, sometime when you call on the show or all of the platforms here, you will always make these statements. That which is very, very much good, and everybody wants to see that happen, right? As somebody who supports the CDC, it is very much important that when you are saying these things, it is great, right? Now, here is the issue. One of the reasons, and I want for you people, if you are following us or using your radio, whether you are getting us in your keke, your car, right? I want you to increase the volume of your monitor. Let us be able to discuss this. And I don't know how many of you may feel out there, but it is very important that we flag these kind of issues. Thank you. Tobiah Wright, you're following us from Cardwell. Ruth, we are Grand Crew. Okay, thank you. Also, I think you are following us there from Grand Crew also. Yes, so the rest of you, just tell us in the comment section where exactly you are following us from. It is very important. We are going to read out your text messages. Charles M. Mambu, thank you. Charles is following us from Old Road or Car Wash area. Josh, thank you, from Mamba Point area there. Thank you so much, Josh. All right, so now let us go. So, with these things being said by many of you, even in your communities, you will always go about saying these things. Yeah, we are coming back 2029. We are coming back 2029. These are things that have been said by many of you who are supporting the CDC, or probably who are seditions, some way, somehow, are followers of we are the former president, that which we appreciate. But now here is the question. What exactly are you doing to ensure that what you are saying becomes reality? What are some of those things you are doing within your community? What are some of those things you are doing as a supporter of the CDC? Or a party member of the CDC? What are some of those mechanisms you are putting in place to ensure that what you are saying, that CDC will come back 2029, it becomes reality? What are some of those things you are doing? There's a question I have for you people this morning. And by just saying these things without taking any decision, without doing things that will ensure that this happens, that will only be a statement that will never be realized. It It will be a statement that will never be realized. We have been around here, we saw what happened during the 2023 elections. There were a lot of you who felt that everything would have happened just like that. And you were pleased that everything would have happened just like that. But at the end of the day, we saw what happened. We saw what happened. And we are being a man of peace. He did what he could have done to save this nation. Freeman, thank you. Freeman Sylvester, thank you. Man is following us from Nima County, Ganta area. Thank you so much, Freeman. Yeah, congratulations to you, the Nima people. Okay, Ellis Kolu. Kolu, thank you so much. Kolu is following us from Abound City. Chris Kuhn. All right? Yes, that's very important. Okay, Melvin Terry. Thank you so much, Melvin. Ezekiel Human Johnson, thank you, from Chikisu Factory area. Ezekiel, thank you so much. So let's go. Let's continue with the talking point, right? We are seeing things that are happening in other countries, right? In our own African region, we're seeing things that are happening. We're seeing how, people who are in power, when they go for election, what they are doing to ensure that they rig election. We saw what happened right here in Guinea, in Uganda. All these things are happening. And people will be sitting in their various communities, at their various houses. We just take their phones, go on social media, and we they will tell people that we are coming by 2029 when you are just sitting there not doing anything. The last time, there was a young man, a very, very energetic young man who one of my bosses brought on the station here. Israel Ball, we are here. Brought that young man here. He has been doing extremely well. That young guy, the man came here, there's gone time. The man sat on the radio here. The guy is now going from one area to another area. Something that the then government official failed to do. There's something they failed to do to ensure that they have, tell the Liberian people, we are living in a gullible society. These are the things that the United Party folks use against the CDC, and at the end of the day, the people turn against them and voted against we are. These are things that the people use. The propaganda the United Party people use. The Mo Ali, the Daros Dillon. These are things they were talking about yesterday. But you people sat there, you are not doing anything. All of what the former president was doing, instead of empowering young people to go about showcasing those projects, he didn't do anything. There are some of you, even government officials, as we are saying, the next segment of the discussion, I will focus it on you people. Yeah, you people, I will focus that particular segment of our discussion on you people. But let me deal with the ordinary people first. You know what? You have power. There are a lot of you who in your communities, you have the time, you have the power to influence people, to ensure that in a community you bring people together and inform the people about your party's agenda. What are some of these things you are doing? So we're talking about a young man. The young guy have been going from one county to another. Last time, the man was in Sino County showcasing projects that were done under the CDC administration that no one knew about. But the young man, he took the coverage. He braced the storm to go over all over the country to ensure that what you people are doing here. There were a lot of things that we are administration. There were a lot of things we are did here that our people failed to showcase. There's a reason why at the end of the day, when you see the United Party people coming about, they will tell you people that these projects are United Party projects. That's the reason why, because our people fail. The young man came here, he sat down on the radio 2 different times. People were just calling. Say, my man, thank you. What you are doing is a great work you are doing. But people were praying. That's not enough. No, that is not enough. Do something to empower that young man. To ensure, to empower him, do exactly what he's doing there. Some of you, You just said you call on the radio here. We are coming back. What are you doing in your community? What are some of these things you are doing to ensure that these things happen? But every time you come here and you want to criticize other people, but nothing you are doing to ensure that what you want to see happen 2029, it happens. Some of you, there's nothing you're doing. You come on the radio here, oh, the other person there, the other person there, but all these things that they're doing, we are coming back 2029. Bwaka Desa, Bwaka King of Power, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, but we will come back 2029. The question is, what are you doing? What are some of those things? Some of those things you are putting in place? It is so sad. And they will bring me to our government officials. Like last time I was saying, that Ali and I stated it last time. You have CDC lawmakers there in the house. We saw what happened here, right? Doing the impacts at the house there, where the United Party guys, those guys who were supporting Rachel, you saw how united they were. They came together and they fought Funati Kofa to ensure that Funati Kofa gives out the speakership. That which he did later on. He resigned, right? You saw what those guys were doing. They were united to ensure that Kofa gives out the speakership to somebody who the government wanted to work with. You saw what happened. But today, you have your own CDC lawmakers in the house there. A lot of things are happening in the house there, but they are not doing anything. But they believe that they will just sit there and out of the blue sky, Joshua will come back to power. These same people. These same people. With all of these things that are happening, with the Rachel issue, none of them has ever come out to speak against this issue. Amen. Daros Didon during the CDC regime. You saw how Daros Didon was vocal against the CDC administration. Didon alone. You have a lot of CDC government officials there who are not even flagging this issue. They are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. They are there. They are there. They are seated there. Those same people. The last time I listened to one of the lawmakers, one of the CDC lawmakers, and the man was brave to tell the press man that, oh yeah, Rachel Kuhn, the man is working here, the man is there, the man is there, with that kind of thing that hanging over Rachel Kuhn. He was celebrating Rachel Kuhn. These are the people you people voted for. They are not doing anything. There are some of them in their own communities. These are some of the people for whom they voted against the CDC. You know why? Because these people, even in their own communities, they don't associate with the people that are in their communities. When they are leaving their various houses, coming to work, people don't even see them. They don't associate themselves with the common people. There are some of them since they were voted as lawmakers, as senators and representatives. Some of them they have not gone back to their people to even appreciate them. And these are the same people you are expecting or you are depending on to vote for the CDC you want to see coming back to power 2029. Do you think that will be possible? The people are not stupid. Our people are not stupid. Like I was saying the other time, God are those days that you just carry back or rest other people to fool them. No, it will not happen. It will not happen. There are some of you, since the voters of those people, there have been nothing they have done in their houses to benefit those people that have voted them. Nothing they have done. But you expect that those same people, they will go and stay in line to go and vote for you again or vote for the CDC that you want to see coming back to power 2029. You see things that are happening in the country. It is now time to engage with your people. It is not time to engage with your people because the government here, they can do anything in their power. You saw what is happening in the country here. You saw exactly what happened a few months ago, and things are continuing to happen in our country here. But you said that you take your phone, you go on Facebook. We are coming back to power 2029. There are CDC lawmakers. There are people who worked in the CDC government. They are silent. You don't hear them talking. You don't hear them talking. Those people, they are still around here. These are the same people. If the party now takes on state power, they will be all around here. But today, they are silent. They are not doing anything to ensure that this works out. They are not doing anything. Seriously. They are right here. Have you ever asked yourself? Have you ever asked yourself that where is the former information minister during the real time? Have you ever asked yourself, where is the former education minister, the justice minister, all those people who serve during the CDC government? Have you ever asked yourself, where are their people? Why are those people not talking? Why? But everything, they say, yeah, we are the popular man. The man will use the popularity to win election. Look, Liberian people's eyes are clear. Some of you are the reason why those people voted against WIA. I should repeat myself. You are the reason why those people voted against WIA. Some of you, because you are working in the WIA administration and you are not related to your own people. But you want for WIA to come at 2029. We are coming back to power. There are a lot of government officials out there. Even people that are ensuring, that are raising their voices hard to ensure that the message, right? The good message of the party you are supporting goes out there to the people. And they don't even have time. They don't have time. They don't associate themselves with any institution that is supporting or promoting the agenda of the CDC. They don't do that. But they prefer going to other areas. We are seeing those people around here. We are seeing them around here. But they believe that by just sitting to your house, taking your phone, going on social media, you writing all lot of things. These are the things that will encourage the people, motivate the people to say, they will go and stay in queue to vote for the CDC. If that's what you are thinking about, you are lying. Our people are not stupid. You need to associate yourself with the people. Do things. Do things that the people see them. You saw what happened. And these are the things that we are talking about here. And people will want to be sitting in their own corner, to be talking all kinds of things. We don't get time. No, we don't have time for that. But where the truth belongs, we are always going to say it. It is so sad that these people, they are around here and they are not doing anything to help this particular process. But they believe that, the people out of blue sky, they will just go and vote for the CDC. Then they will come back in power. When the CDC comes back in power, those same people, they will go and take government position. They will use that position for the same people that voted them to power to go against the party. These are things they were doing. These are things they were doing. There were people who were working in government here, even in their community. People's children were not even in school. But they don't care. They were not related to the people. And these same things are happening. These same mistakes that were made, they are happening today. These same things are happening today. We are seeing them. Look, it is time that you people move on. Forget about our social media thing. That thing, how many of our people, our mothers, our father, how many of them get formed to go on social media, to go see rating, and the thing that you rating on social media, doing this, doing that. How many of those people? How many of those people? You know how long that many of our bosses here call on those people, come and sit on our platform here. Let our people listen to you people. But they say no, they prefer other institutions. They prefer other institutions. Oh, yes. That's what they do. They are around here. They are not talking. They are not doing anything. And they feel that with that, the people will just go about, voting the CDC. It is hard time you people start to work. It is hard time you people start to work. Empower the young guys. See the work that young fella is doing, that young comrade. See what he's doing. How many of you out there have ever called that young man to say, my man, send your mobile money normal. Let me send you something. The young guy moving from one area to another, from one country to another. The projects that were constructed during the CDC administration, the young guys going all over the country, putting out those projects. But some of you out there, you have the upper hand to help that young comrade. You are not doing it, but you call on the radio to come say CDC coming back to power. You have the upper hand. You have the hand to do that, to help that young guy. And there are other potential young guys out there who could do the same to empower them. But you will not do it. You will just sit there and you can't call on the platform, you call on the radio, go on other station and call, go on Facebook and start writing, we are coming back to power. That's not how things work. No. No. And so it is very important to speak out these issues. It is very important to speak out this issue. There are some of you out there, you say you get women grouping. You have auxiliary and other thing. But these women grouping, when they get active, when election is coming about, I think there's a time now to start to do some engagement. Some of you, that when the election, when I say, oh yes, 1 year to the election time, you will see all kinds of women grouping, or zero grouping and other things. They will be all over here. Give your money, even to use that money for the purpose for which that money can be given, to bring people on board, to ensure that the goal is achieved. You people don't do it. You will go and eat that money. We go record of people here around here during the 2023 elections. There were people that were given funds. They ate the money. You people still around here. It is so sad. It is so sad. So very quickly, let me recognize a few of our people who are following us this morning. Yes. Roland Toll, thank you. Roland is following us from the Battery Factory area. That's district number 13 belt. Helena Wilson, thank you, Wilson. Yes, and we have here, let's see. Okay, so we got Tue Bestman is also following us. Okay, so let me take the very short break and be just right back. This break, then I will be back. We'll continue with the discussion. Yes, let me take this break and just be right back.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they eat their man, they change their mind. What kind of people they sue?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they sue?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo.
Okay, all right. So welcome back after the very short break. Yeah. So welcome back. So let's go. Keita Seku, thank you. Tatos Gue, thank you. This person Simeon G David, thank you also. And we have Kia. Kia is also following us from Greenville, Sete Sano County. Thank you so much. All right. So Diamond Stone is also following us as well. So yeah, very quickly, let me see whether I can bring on the We Nation man there from the yeah. So Bakari, you are welcome. Good morning. Speak to your people.
Good morning. And I'm sorry that perhaps both of your team they didn't make it yesterday, but
yeah, that's the deal, you know.
I want to say good morning to you. Good morning to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia, and not forgetting We Nation, the one and only country within a country that I cherish dearly. But it's good to be on. Since I'm not really, I don't come regularly, but it's good to be on today.
And that's very important. It is great having you on. Yes, it is great having you on. So very quickly, we were talking about issues that are very, very much important, because in recent time, there are a lot of supporters, right, of the CDC and follower of the former president. And in recent time, those people have been writing on their various social media platforms, expressing hope that the former president will come back to power 2029, which we appreciate. And so we have been calling on them, asking them, what are you doing? What are some of the mechanisms you are putting in place to ensure that the former president, as you have said, will come back to power? What are some of those things? What are some of the engagement? What are some of those things you are doing in your various communities? Right? There are a lot of young people around here who have the potential, like I made mention of one young guy, I think Lee McCarthy, something like that, who has been going across the country showcasing, projects by the CDC government. Right? The young guy was here at the radio station. Other people have been doing well, like Diamond Stone said. And all these things to support the particular initiative he has undertaken. But these people, they are just there, everything, every time, we are coming back. So these are the questions we are asking. What are you doing? What is your engagement? What are some of the mechanisms you are putting in place to ensure that this happens? Let's bring you on Solomon Bakari. Have you said on this issue?
Well, I said that before, the way in which the president is, I'm talking about the former president, unless he changes his pattern, it will be a slim chance for him to come back to power. I said that before, that it's not the crowd, not because people they part up in Monrovia and they say, oh, this is that. That is not the politics. The politics is the one that people are not doing. So if President Weah does not make himself to win re-election, it's not going to be easy. But simple fact that people we love President Weah. I think we can rally around him to build a better Liberia. But President Weah has people around him that don't really care. They just want to flatter him, and at the end of the day, he doesn't go any higher. Nobody was expecting President Weah to lose the election. Many people they did not vote for President Weah because of the people that he has around him. Some of those people today, some of them they have left and gone to the other party, but the other people, they are still around. They don't do anything. One of my own relative, my own friend, and all of that, they want to call, Civical Basigia. I was expecting him, because he always saying that he's the best educated person. I was expecting him to showcase the president in a better manner. But every time they go somewhere, the only thing that they capture on the president is how the president doing bird watching, how the president dancing, how the president meeting with some white people at a football game, and all of those stuff. They don't say some of the other stuff. Meeting with the president, meeting with other people. What impact will that have on the suffering Liberian people? Nothing like that. But just to showcase, oh, they were having good time. They were having good time. The president, if he does not do anything, want to wait until 2 years at a time, he's standing a better chance. And probably, I don't think President we really want to run again. If he does want to run again, we are available so that all of us we can strategize for him to stand a better ground. Other than that, the president doesn't stand a better ground, because people, and again, it is sad. The president is somebody who is well known, not just in Liberia, but globally. Quantum, if I was President Weah, today, the medium of reaching out to the global world is through technology. President Weah's radio station, the one that we're using, okay, cannot effectively cover the entire Liberia, and also to go beyond, even to cover, to be in ECOWAS estate. President Weah could have done that, even though I heard that some people, they were not trusted with the radio station, the way they were carrying it and all those stuff, so it make him to lose some interest in the radio station. But as former, everything former, he still has that prestige. If President Weah wants to build a television station that will cover even the entire West Africa, President Weah has the potential, has the capability to do that, so that the messages of the proper agenda of development can be spread out, so that people can see what this young president has been doing for Liberia, that other people could not do for other these years. He's not doing that. When it comes to speaking to the people in public, outside, he's not doing that. The only comfort place, don't get me wrong, the church is where all of us we delight in, but the comfort place for the president to get his message out is only in the church. And if you want to be re-elected, despite of all of the things that are going on in the country, he had to double up, and he also realign in order for us to be successful. Other than that, he's not going to be, not whatever people write on Facebook going to materialize. I mean, it does not mean anything. Those are just people writing something there. If the president wants to win, you got to realign, continue to do the right thing that he was doing, and that would be fine. But the people that force the president to lose the election, he's still hanging around with them. He still have it in their arm. They don't have any other plan for the country. Since he left, he's not the only person that's going to be going all around and doing all the good. But as a major opposition, President Weah supposed to develop a different strategy that all of us can work with, so that those of us that believe in his believe in him, that he can give Liberia a better. Make Liberia a better Liberia for us. Those of us who believe in him like that, we can rally around him and show the people why we believe that former President Weah do better in Liberia. None of those stuff that President Weah was doing were showcased. People never really talk about it. Now that they see some of the stuff that this president is doing, and now that we know that America does not want to lose Liberia or Africa as ally, because China has gained ground. So the government of the United States, they're trying to do everything to work with Liberia, to work with other African countries, so that Liberia or Africa will not give Africa over to China or Russia. So that is the strategy the American government they've been doing. So that gave President Boakai administration an edge, because America is doing everything possible to make sure, even though it's kind of difficult, because all of the stuff that we see that the State Department is concerned about, some of the stuff that were pointed out is that Liberians don't, the official of Liberian government, those that work as special mission at the Foreign Ministry for American Affairs, whenever government officials are going for passport, they don't go for interview. And what most of the people do, they bring in, they give Liberian passport, diplomatic passport, or regular passport to anybody who gave them money, or any family member, and then they just give them the visa. And America, they find out some of these things that, well, if that is the case, then we got to do some restriction. It's not just Liberians who were not keeping, those Liberians who are on public assistance here. That is not the only reason why they're trying to do visa restriction. But we want to encourage some of us who here who send for family members and whatsoever to be able to support them. If you are not in a position to support them, they don't want for them to come to be on public to be word of the public. In other words, to depend on the government for survival. But again, Liberia stand a better chance. President Weah stand a better chance, but he needs to work on what he said. We're going to recalibrate. If you're going to recalibrate, you need to come up with a new strategy, and that's my take on it right now. It's going to be a real challenge and stuff. Before, nobody knew how President Weah handled situation. So people saw how he handled situation. Certain things that were in the country that maybe the government was lenient with. For example, let's take this drug war. And of course, President Weah's administration, there was some stuff they were doing, burning down some of those ghettos and what have you, but it was not vigorous. And most of those people that are in a ghetto who stealing and doing all those stuff, they're not stealing from the top government officials. They are stealing from the Mayasa or the Makebe or the Titi or the Keto that are in the community. In fact, and older people too, even younger people that live in the community. Those are the targets of those guys who are controlled by substance, and they want to support that habit. During this administration, they was very, 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 very forceful in arresting them, in taking the drugs away, and actually beating them up. Sometimes they can go to the extent of causing them to die. Is that good for somebody to cause somebody to die? No. But that matter alone make the Liberian people say, well, we are we free. At least the Zogo or these other people, they are not destroying us the way they used to do. So there are a lot of things the other people can use. So President, we need to double up, and then all of us can work on a strategy how we can make 2029 to be successful for him, because I still believe in him.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Solomon Bakaris. For your own analysis on this particular discussion point. It is very important, like we said earlier on. Saying one thing without taking action, like I said, it will just be a particular statement that will not be realized. So we are just doing this to encourage you people. Many of you out there, you have the resources, you have the upper hand. people who are like the frontliners. You should be able to empower those people, right? Be able to engage the people in your community. Don't wait the moment they say, oh, that 2028, that's the time you see people moving about doing all kinds of things. And that's the time you see all kinds of auxiliaries, all kinds of grouping. All kinds of auxiliary, all kinds of grouping. You see them all over the place here. All in the name of supporting a party. It is time. It is hard time. If you think to yourself that you have love for the party, you have love for the former president, it is hard time to begin working. Don't just sit in your little corner and just one day just go on social media, call on the radio. You say, we are coming back to power without you doing anything. Even your behavior in your own community, making people to go against the party and also go against we. We saw that here 2023, like I told you. There were a lot of government officials who are very selfish, self-centered. They were in a community. They were not associated, relating to the ordinary people. And at the end of the day, the anger, right? They averse the anger, not against them, but the people said, since the men I gave you the job, because when we take the man from in power, it means that the job that you get, you will not get it again. That's what happened. It never went to you people. That's the reason why it's always important that you should always be mindful and appreciative. Because it is because of those people's vote, you got the job that you got. These are things we were talking yesterday. And these things continue to happen. These things continue to happen right in our own eyes. And people have been waking up in the morning and telling people, say, oh, there's that, we are coming back, we are coming back. They don't want to do anything. It is so sad for our country. It is so sad. So you should be taking the lead. Be moving. Be moving. Don't are those days that the former president just go somewhere and do this one and do the other one. You saw what happened. There were people that hands even pull up in this place there. They were beaten in elections. Today, you are against other people who left the party. You are against it. But just for go there and do what you think you can do to ensure that what you want to see happen in 2029, it happens. Let's go to the line and hear from our people. Solomon, you want to chip in something before hearing from our people?
And these are some of them. For example, my county, Grand Bassa, we saw young men, young women that were in government. And some of these people that were in top government position, for example, the county leadership, we saw how things in the country, how they were made you some of the things they can't account for, a yellow machine or all of those, so they couldn't account for it. Those same people where they were living, they destroyed the place. I mean the places where they were living, they ruined the city. And President Weah supported those people, and to my surprise, those people that don't really have that kind of good reputation in the county, the people that are ruined the future of the young people in the county, those are the same people that have gotten a top citizen a position because they know how to say whatever slogan they can be saying in political chanting or whatever they can be saying. So if you put those people back in power, strategic power, when election comes, people are going to look at all of this, say, oh, that these same people they want to bring back. For example, the former superintendent of Grand Bassa County, I'm not saying he didn't do anything at all, but the things that he did not do as a young man for the county, it warrant more than what he did. Anytime he came to New York, visiting some friends, all the stuff they brag on how much money they have and all of those stuff, and that did not impact the county. And those are the same people that they are putting back into leadership of the CDC, and that's going to cripple
Yeah, the people are
the
watching.
president re-election. Yes.
The people are watching. Thank you. Solomon Barker Reeves, let's go to the line. 0772 239933 0886 304497 0777 980375 are the numbers. You can call us and let us hear from you. Good morning.
Thomas. Good morning, Koto.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Solomon Bakari. Koto, I'm Spencer Mohammed in Mapopo Kono, Town Coast Spoon Hill, Wigtown Community. Koto, thank you very much. You made a statement point this morning. But this is my point. This is where I come from. Koto, President Weah did not lose the election in Liberia because he did not develop our country. President Weah built schools. He built roads. He built education to our children. Unprecedented development President Weah did over the last 6 years. It was based on that he campaigned on. But you know what, President Weah, the 17,000 people voted against President Weah. They said when Bucket come, President Bucket come, NGO will come. Job will waste. This is what the reason for which the people voted. 3 years later, are the job here? Are they not saying the same thing we were saying yesterday? Yes, that President Weah will give you electricity. Is this not what they are saying? So in my mind, the propaganda against President Weah was too much. That's why the 17,000 people fell for it. And we, most of us decisions allow ourselves to be used by the quote-unquote, the bourgeoisie and the educated people who hated President Weah because if on a strong community, they did not look at him to be a presidential material. That's why we fought against it. The so-called intelligentsia used us to go against ourselves. Today, what is happening? Where are the jobs? The vice president is admitting that they have failed to create jobs over the last 3 years. So the only thing we have to do, and we are doing in the community, is we are reminding our brothers.
That's what we're talking about.
They are lying on President Weah. That's why they came to power. Therefore, President Weah should be re-elected to do our job. Thank you. We have to strategize. We have to work together and bring new ideas of
Thank you. Thank you. Let's show you that. This other person. Good morning. Good morning. When you call, you walk away from your monitor. Go ahead. Go ahead. You are live. Go ahead.
Mama Benu, you fell all this morning and then it go to waste on me control. Because our people, they desperate children, they desperate calling it when they were in power. When any small thing, me, I was saying our country, taxing women and men. In my the consumption man tell it for tension or what's point. You can't get like looking for one woman, their mom, they will not know the same tension or you know, we are woman. Now the need and I care. When you so my feet and go from place to place more like talk of women and men, boys, 5-star photo, and you so do it. When the children are in a case way, they call it on the sooner here, the youth chairman, when anything comes to the district, someone wants to advocate for the people and will talk to the people and to take the thing and go to the people. They say I can talk too much, they will push me up. The point I can still now with them, like the point I want to love.
Okay.
I need to tell you, I say the thing you're doing a bar for the party. The party when it comes, when you're not killing people now, the marshal are behind, you're not satisfied the marshal. It will not be good for the party.
Oh, yes.
Say thank you for that.
Thank you. Let's show you that, man. Thank you so much. Let's get to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm fine. You are live. Go ahead.
Control the issue you fled this morning. Just you find a way I was going to pull you on my bike. In our own country, Sino country, the voting, the superintendent, Lee Namrichi, the money that they send, President Weah gave to Jefferson, who is the MCC director that time. That money, the marketeer money, the money not reach the people. See that? They help the people, they help the country, their women, the money where they get there for businesses in average. Give an example, the election time, there's no pool washer in any crew in our own town. Yeah. I call. Because that I was there, they were a vote. I call to him. nobody there. Yeah, I said that. He told me for the clergy to pay $10,000. Up to now, that above the fishing people money in our pay.
Can you
So
imagine?
these are some of the people there. They are reading about the job and go to job. More people when we talking something, it will not be party AOT. That party AOT can bring trouble.
Okay.
They bring trouble to us.
All right, thank you. Let's hold you there. That got to this other person. This person. Good morning.
Good morning, Koson.
Good morning.
Sorry for that sound.
Yeah, go ahead.
Koson, I thank God for what you are saying. What I know you are you intelligent. My son, you can get some of our numbers. Come to all, let's explain things. Not everybody come here explain things on air to win our party. Get to all, let's tell you something. If you're talking about you will come by, any time again. Plenty people will run away because you are started.
Yeah, you start to work. You start to work. This other person. Okay, let me see this person. Yeah, that got to this person. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. You're live.
Maurice Samara calling from Malawi.
You say what?
Maurice Samara calling from Malawi.
Okay, Maurice, go ahead. Go ahead quickly.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
I'm getting a feedback. You didn't change your location. Call back, please, Maurice. This person. Good morning.
Kodo, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you joining us from?
Kodo, this is Jimmy. I'm Jimmy. I cover on our Jerusalem Avenue in the Boya, Michigan.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Kodo, the firm of 2020 now, I guess the girl will continue to engage our people.
That's what we are talking about.
Thank you. Well, everything you said this morning, you said it right thing. Kodo, we engage our people and we work hard and we make sure that we are being elected. We are interacting with the money, so we are the real solution. We are the real reaction. The reason I say so, Kodo, this struggle is sure is a small up there in the struggle since 2005. What the district number 16 of Virginia, we read all the capital work we want Kodo. But on the party we know they put a banner, like we the see people there banner. So there are people, there are even people in the party in the USA, where they really tell us something, Nana will listen to them. If you point to Nana, somebody every time says to me is not working. What you know on a remote traffic, somebody tells you not working. Go tell you lie to you. Go tell you lie, but we do it because of the party Kodo. And we want all of us to pour out together for trouble. These people that treated all in the past. Let's focus on president. We are coming back. Because the president said it clear. And he's coming back to power. We're not be there before. So that based upon that we believe. But Kodo, you speak the money that you speak to some of us. But what our own people need to do on Kodo, I don't want to say what the other colleges say. So all you need to take our numbers. We are put on one. Let we explain our position. On we're free on radio. Other people for sure. So we don't want to put it down.
Thank you. Let's hold you there. Let's hold you there, Jimmy. This other person. Good morning.
Yeah, David Kodo, how are you, my brother?
I'm okay. Your name and where you joining from, please.
Thank you for the show, Mr. Kodo. This is Guy Abraham. I found the conversation for my comfortable to get on the car with there this morning.
Go ahead, AB.
Member of the Unity Party. Oh, you know, you have said it all, brother. You know, the city of CDC in the 2023 election was because of the division of the we are put trust in it, right? That's what made President Weah was put out by the people. Oh, look, there are a lot of good things he was doing. But those were the people who were doing it, they were having it on the photo. You know the problem from my party, the United Party is going on. When they put people in position to do the work for the people, they will always make the people to know that this is what the government is doing. So some projects were coming on, they were not responding to the people. And the people were not aware of it today from the Burger kind of power. The United Party has cleaned up, brother. So the just stepping forward, the problem will come back. To come back, not a problem. Are you getting me, Chief?
Go ahead, you are live. Go ahead.
Yeah. To come back is not a problem, but you will be able to fall. Just bring it place. I will be able to that will make it to come back. When the public are getting the opportunity to work for the people, you will be able to work and show the tangible. So the way of penny roll around, when you go around the year, I think you see it, man. That guy is
Okay, so you went off, but let me get this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Cotton.
Good morning.
Pastor, my your money. This is my birthday. Yeah, thank you for the topic. The solution, without your for your military party. You can have your seat. Your me come out, we not that you say your BB people. But now you're about 44 together. It's not for it's not bad bomb. You got to all the ground. See that labor. You can't boy as a platform. You say, Kule, I want carpet. I will go around. That's it. You say, Kule carpet, you're happy with carpet. You're not taking it. They want position. 3 days. So what do they have? Well, full car that will be funny. Well, full car that will be funny. I feel that. 2005. That now we don't go here as well.
Okay.
That now.
Thank
you. Oh my God, without advancing your talking, you want to say we can say inside. We not get nothing to do.
Thank you.
We not really. We just go up there, nothing. The how about you? How about you? I don't know what you know. How about you? They plan many people. When the people started die again, when they stay down with that family, they post up in there with money. Any kind of human being, they put their hand on to go here. And the natural help people, they put their hand on. Before all that, I know family will go sit down.
Okay.
They still say they money free. That will come back again.
Okay, let's show you that. Let's show you that this other person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Congo.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm patient with government to go this way.
Go ahead, Gray. You're live.
Congo, we started read this one. I can remember what this 17 on this station. 2018, 2017, Abu Bakar and Sipu Karako Tamaro used to be on the station. I can remember. Then one now. All the taste power, the satisfy, or the thinking that person we are will not come back. And then when you for the money to go outside and can be and talk to people. Abu Bakar and Sipu Karako Tamaro on the station, the station. That led to the great job we have become president in the country. And then what they can do, only girls should be the middle. I can't bring up party chairman. What the party chairman, bring up party chairman. Or the scammers to lose their money, boy, is finished. When money not adding on again, finished. Just try to moment national for people to come back. Don't depend on the party alone. You're official, you're just power. Or you're going for your money to finish or what? You're doing bad. You're going to fear to people. I can remember. What happened now? Or the money still there? Why trying to tell her?
Thank you. Thank you.
No one president we are, don't go in the race. For money, but I see you.
Okay. Thank you. Let me hold you that patient. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
How you doing, Koto? How you doing, my son?
I'm fine.
Let me say hi to my big brother with relation man in the diaspora. People are from the broker. No, they start better say we know they, we know that they finish showing their face. They finish showing their faces before. Okay? We feel seeing the other they were having about one night showing their faces to open feeling. So I was showing out there telling the good news about President we are project. It shows that we are come back to power. We are the real people, they are the God just said. The people was there eating the money. Who get power when they go how they are there. But they felt to us and to the whole world. They were there, they were campaigning, they were eating the money, no problem. Then they close their body when I saw. We will come up with a night in government, we will showcase that we are project. Everything that you did, we'll talk about it. Even in the community, we'll talk to our friends, we'll talk to them.
Okay.
Then they say that. Then they say that. Then they come and say that. It will be okay for them. We are talking about no. They're not bread and butter. We must showcase everything. We are there for the country. When the country us out there. And we say, we are pursuing our own son and meeting with him. Because the rest they told to go to the southeast and come by without easy. It was terrible for them to go up and God brought them back safely. All of them say thanks for them. Then let's showcase for them. We are project.
The phone line and like it, and I think, oh, the matter as you were, the matter as you were not having, I guess you go, they were live, and the phone went out there and said, no, don't force into it, and I'll let you. So they come together, no police lead there and lose, they will not see. We know that for they are the money, they will not see for what they did, they know the cover, will not accept them. So they will shout, what's from it? They're not men, not nowhere. They were person, we are hiding, they were eating red from. All of us talking about we are. The other person only was following from me. I want to put the team about this about that. They want to put my horse. You see that people will do it. They say that's coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's see. I want to get Ali on this line. He want to make his own contribution. Ali, good morning.
Good morning, Solomon. Good morning, Mama Labiro. Yeah, I want to be here, but I got an early morning flight. I'm rushing somewhere quick.
Okay.
Yes, but this is very, very important show this morning. I'm sitting here saying I'm happy. Well, you guys said it all, you and Solomon. And this is something we have been saying over the years. If you said last year, we've been saying this. Like, Spencer Mohammed, you said something very much important. Yes, we know everything that Joshua did across the country. But he was voted out because the Unity Party people condemned all of these things, and they said the bread and butter issue was for Liberians to get jobs. And which, of course, they brag about Joseph Boakai having for the 2 years experience in high international contact, that the moment he takes over, there will be a lot of NGOs in the country. There were NGOs in the country even before Madam Seni 12 years will expire. Those NGOs started leaving because we work with some of them. But people never knew when George Bia came to power, they said, oh, George Bia was incompetent, I want big NGOs to go. So when people told them when Boakai came, NGO, we can't believe it. People told them when Boakai came, there will be companies coming to the country, they will get jobs, they believe all of these things. But today, they know that these were all lies that told them. Where are the NGOs today? Where are the companies? Particularly so, the one new pay, I just forget his name, what he's doing today in the country, it is good. Because these are some of the things that destroy we, the nation, and our party. Because lack of information, dissemination, that's why they destroy us. All of these things Joshua was doing across the country, nobody was there to showcase them to say, oh yeah, this is what the president is doing. You see, nobody was saying this thing. And even if you want to go close to the president, people were preventing you from going to him. You got some of the things up to today's date that Solomon said, the King's FM, how many counties in the country can hear us? Everything we are doing. When it comes to Freedom FM, when it comes to the Voice of Liberia, all of these radio stations that are checkmating this government, putting out their lies and fraud. How many people will always call and say, you're trying so that I knew we can be hearing your other side. You know people that we have reached out to, that we believe that when we talk to them, when they tell us that without this thing, it will happen. When we reach out to them, oh yeah, my man, we'll see what to do. That's the end when you call them and say, they don't even answer your call again. You see, like Solomon said, when the president travel, they want to be posting how he meeting the people out there. What is that going to do on the lives of the people? What impact that is going to have on the lives of the people? Nothing. We saw when President Trump was in opposition in this country, what he was doing. He go from state to state, talk to his people. I'm coming to make America great again. I will come back. I will rescue you people. Why are you going through? If we're not going to give people money in California, in Maryland, in Virginia, no. The president was what the people wanted to see at that time while they were going through. You see, we have said this, but when God Rihanna move, nobody can move. Where are the former ministers, directors, managers? Where are they today? They are all silent. They're waiting when George Rihanna had been re-elected, then
they come back.
You talk about those women group and thing. I mean, you're demonstrating this woman that goes for declaring a thing. Even if at one time in the morning, they will do something. Let people know. When you're waiting for 2028, that's the time you will come out to the people. Right now, the Liberians are drowning. You people are quiet. You are saying you ain't doing anything. But you are waiting for 2028. Nobody will bless you for you. Nobody will even give your eyes. This is time you need to go out to the people. They're not going to give them money, but to console them while they are going through. Today, you will inquire everybody, they will tell you, oh yes, doing my senator, doing touch reactor, but the country is harder now today than ever before. This other thing we didn't see it doing George reactor. There are so many things going on. But the only waiting when George reactor move, they can move. So with the George reactor, there is nobody in CDC. This is not good. And the president, now that he's in the country, these are some of the things. We need to put in strategies to see what we can do now. These people around you, they are still doing the same thing. When you were president, even when people want to reach out to you to get their own idea, they will not agree. Now you are former president, even our small chicken idea, they want to put it in for it to go to see how we can all work together. They will still stop us from reaching out to you. Like brother said, yes, people don't need to come on the radio station to be saying that it will discourage other people. Some people, they are weak-minded, this and that. But this is not right. It is our time. We put in strategies. Those former officials, you need to go back to their various counties and start talking to the people. You are going to give them money. You see? What that boy is doing out there, how many people will even require you to give me scratch that? Or to buy a gallon that you're using? Or motorbike to go to these places. None of them will do it. You're only waiting to be in power. This is not good. This is time. This 2026 that they say, oh yeah, it will be a new year for TBC. We have to work together. And then last time we had a meeting here, our DFP chapter. You guys over there, you're on the ground. There's more to do than us here. The only thing we can do here is financial support. You people over there, you have more to do. You need to get up. You need to go out to the people. That is coming by. Is coming by. What are you doing? Then they said, God is sweet. But why you will be eating till the meat get dry? So guys, thank you guys for the show. Thanks for having me. I think my flight just landed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me get this other person. Good morning.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You announced all the odd like, and then you want to focus on two, the winning line and the men's orange. That's Edmond, man.
Yeah, Edmond. I'm sorry.
Hi to all of the listeners.
Yeah.
And you know, it's good flagging these issues.
Your in-law is also here. Your in-law is here.
Yeah, I know. Okay. This is
in-law. I said happy birthday.
You know, the guy can do to me. The guy for the Unity Party people side. So they're going to discuss the party they say with your sister for you, with your daughter for you. That ain't anything to do to me. So, look, you see, control Liberia is a different place and different politics. Normally, especially going through the kind of election that we went through, everybody will be on the wait and see. That's what they always do in Liberia. And normally, the people will be those that were in the past government, or whether this government will call or whether somebody will call or we stay waiting here to see. Then on the other side, the opposition, they are careful going into action because of the financial strength. Okay, like the America that you're talking about. The guys, they make millions of dollar donation when you come to campaign time. So you don't have to worry when you are going into campaign. So sometimes you're looking at your meager resources that you will have to use the next election to come. And sometimes you are careful how you do that. But what CDC have been able to do is to first of all, mobilize the base, the restricted CDC thing. We lost that election. There was complete disunity. There was complete confusion in the party. So we have been trying to do that and also fighting against the attack against CDC because the Unity Party government came on a separate plane. Fight CDC, destroy CDC, they should not survive even year 2. But we have been trying to fight against that, seeing the breaking down of our party headquarters, seeing the attack against our major officials in the party. So fighting against that, you cannot reveal all of your strategies at the same time. Also launching the due payment and all of those stuff all come with the re-strategizing the party. And waiting now to see the president taking the role for the county tour so that more can come, and then also waiting for our convention to go into motion so that we can be able to come up with new breed of people and strategize at the party. But yeah, I would like to say about CDC losing the election. When we lost that election, for me, I have always said that it is not based on the fact that we are not able to showcase our project. Control. Let's see an example. You are in King Certain Studio. Abraham Godson Weir is now in charge of King FM as the general manager. How many microphones do you have on your desk? How many chairs do you have around your table? Tomorrow, Abraham Godson Weir leave the scene. Say Andrew or Asia Boy, we are say take over. And you'll be able to increase that microphone. You'll be able to increase the amount of chairs around the desk. Do I need to come take you control? It was Asia who put 6 microphones or 4 microphones a year. No. So when you come to the development part, the people from the development control. Okay? You are in Josephville. You live in more just for example. You saw President we are coming in, taking the rule to you, a party resident on you. Looking to the city election, we're getting 250 Josephville, or getting 175. You want a minister to go tell somebody in Josephville say that Joe, we are for the rule here? No. Let's look at the wash fee payment. You are here, you struggle to pay wash fee. But we are paying your wash fee, but we are paying money for your children to go to study class so that they be able to make a successful path. You want for a minister to come tell you say that President, we are paying the wash fee, so vote for him. The only aspect I have primary way about the negative program when it comes to talk about clearing people. President, we are killing the nation boy only because he wanted to take their candidate to put it inside him. We were not able to tell them, say, no, it's not possible. It is determined by medical advice. And now our individuals that go and determine that. The auditors that die or brought sitting in the car, they leave it on us that we were the ones that do it. We were sitting here, we have a particular media institution here. And so they said, they better dropping here and from a rhino street intersection, the first person that will report that it will be school essay and that their God that they told all of the country, since the person we are left to see. We were just like we're protecting media or independence and freedom of speech. It was important that we could invite that guy to come and tell us how he will be the fight to always project there better than 40 on their street. How come? Where is he getting the information from? We were not able to do that. But when it comes to project, come on. The Liberian Post saw the project. They were in their eyes. Okay. They decided to go against it. And I also believe that we didn't lose the election because we didn't do well.
Thank you.
It was because we allowed cheating to take place and we didn't fight against it that made CDC to lose the election.
Thank
so
you.
Our strategies, we cannot put all our strategies on side, but they are planned, they are strategies.
Okay, thank you. Let's show you that this other person. A few more calls, then we'll go home on to okay, let me hold you there. This other person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kondo.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning to Mr. V. So, Kondo, I don't call about how we listen to the show.
Okay. Your name, please. Your name.
Make me I desire to call today.
Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Benigo.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, for Nigida.
Yeah, you are live. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, Kondo, thank you very much. No, Kondo, one of the issues that very makes it easy to lose the election to come down is the quality of hate, misinformation, and betrayal by people seriously trusted to do certain things for them, not expecting them to betray them. You see, that's why giving the people in power now problem. So they are trying to cope with the problem, but there is no way for them to put themselves up because of the type of politics that they preach.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Abeningo, thank you so much. But let's hold you there. Get 2 more calls, then we go home. On to this edition of the program. Your name and where you joining us from, please.
Yeah, hello.
You are live.
Is that me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Go ahead, Chief.
Okay. I don't want to call him for network.
You are live now. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's someone drive. Okay, you're talking about Joe, we are coming back 2029. It's very easy. It's very easy. That one not helping it. All 11 people know. 2029, the women make it again to try anything. Because 2029, no age is in favor of it. Then I want. Two, nobody ever trust to give this country again besides Georgia. Because Georgia know the governance system already.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. We're running out of time. Okay, all right. So, what happened to our people? You call, you walk away from your monitor. I don't know why they found pleasure in, being around the radio or whatsoever medium you are getting us, and the feedback can be too bad. Yeah, we're always saying these things. The diaspora year and year, you'll pay for you. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm not taking any more call. But let me quickly go over to Solomon Barker Reeves as he closes up on today's edition of the program. So let's go just a minute and then we'll go home.
Yeah, thank you very much, and many thanks to our callers, to our listeners, and those who commented in our comment section and all of that. Look, many of you guys in Monrovia, and we saw the development, the facelifting of the country in Monrovia. We saw some other stuff, building some low-income housing in a few of the other counties. If you go to Grand Bassa County, besides the one major road, even the one that the road that the only university in Grand Bassa County that leads to the university, big problem. The government under President Weah, the program, nothing was done. From the Bassa Road going all the way to St. John, that President Weah traveled during the ending of the campaign. Those places, they are dilapidated, they are deplorable places. We saw development in the country, and we're not saying that President Weah was the one to do all of this stuff, but other development that you're talking about, it was selected. So if we want for President Weah to be able to come back 2029, we have to come back on a drawing table to see what can be done. President Weah failed to go out there to the people to at least give them thank you for the length of time they gave me. Others, they were not done. Even though to us it is not late, there are some things that the president needs to correct if they want to come back. People were hungry during President Weah time. Some people were eating good food. People are hungry in Bogota, and some people eating good food. It has always been the pattern in the country. If President Weah wants to come back 2029, he has to change his strategy. He has to change people around him that will bring in new ideas and things like that. He should not be misled by somebody that praising him and they're not putting on some of the things that he needs to do for him to be better when he comes back. We need to talk to the president. One time the president came on our I think contract you were the one conducting that show. When the president came on, we're talking about cooking dry rice. The president came, we all talk about it and all those stuff. He's a people person. If he want to be successful, he should not just listen to the people that are closer to him because they've been lying to him. He needs to strategize so that he can get it through. My own brother, Mr. Carr, travel in Grand Bassa County, travel outside of Grand Bassa from Bigara, and you will see that there a lot of stuff that was not done by the previous government. Is this government doing it? Not yet. Maybe they will do it. But we need to strategize for the president to come back.
Thank you, Solomon Barker Reeves. All right. I would like to say thanks to every one of you who called and making your points. And for those of you who follow us via our various social media platforms and commented as well, we say thanks to every one of you. This is how we go on today's edition of the program. Wednesday, by the special grace of God, we'll be here again with another edition. I'm Stephen Compton. Do have yourself a blessed day.